Welcome back to the 3-Star Dragon Ball Buddies, the #1 Dragon Ball Super podcast on YouTube, hosted by 2 whites and an Asian.
What?
It says it right there in the title.
You didn't see that?
I wasn't reading our own notes. What?
I was prepared.
Yes, the only quantisizing and fluctuating podcast dedicated to Dragon Ball Super on the internet. I'm Ken O'Connor.
Wow, I'm Josh Brandman.
Wow, I'm Fong.
Wow. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to what is probably the penultimate episode of the 3-Star Dragon Ball Buddies podcast as we recap the final episodes of Dragon Ball Super.
Yes.
Sure.
I'm still appalled by our opening, but yes, continue.
You had every chance to change it, but you didn't.
Okay, whatever.
He just opened it. He didn't even read it yet.
Yeah, no, I was actually reading what Fong was typing, and I stopped paying attention. So, hey, man, we're the best narrowly defined podcast, so don't worry. We got no competition in
Narrowly
our little
defined
niche space. Yeah, we're good. Anyway, yes. Hi.
Yes. So we are here to cover the next 3 episodes of Dragon Ball Super. They were actually off this week, so we figured this was a good time to get our podcast in there and recap the last 3 episodes. And before we do that, though, we actually have a little bit of news, nothing too amazing. Like I stated earlier, we only have 3 episodes left of Dragon Ball Super. Fong, do you have like the dates of when these? I know there's another break coming up, right?
Yeah. What is it? There's going to be an episode this week.
This week?
And then another break. Yep.
And then 2 episodes after that, right?
Yep.
So that's what, March, what is the final date?
25th is the last one.
25th. Damn. And why are they taking this second break? Like I knew this week it was because of some Japanese thing, because One Piece was off too.
It was a marathon.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's usually like sporting events that just like take precedence over children's cartoons.
Yeah, because One Piece was off, Super was off, a lot of things were off. But why are they taking the second break? Do we know? Is it the same thing or?
It's probably some other sporting event.
God damn it! Don't they know how?
It's nothing. It's nothing they determine. The studio determines. It's usually the channel like placing things like that in there.
Okay, so the final episode is March 25th. Then that's so soon.
So I guess that'll be a day of mourning.
It depends. Again, we still have no.
Depends how it ends. It's true.
Yeah, we really have no idea what they're planning to do with this show once it's done with this episode. Like they all the interviews, they keep saying like, who knows? We're open to more, but who knows? Like I think they're really going to put all their attention on the movie after the last episode, which makes sense, I guess. Yeah, that's it though. So we also have Broly and Bardock. We talked about this last time, how we found them in the data mine for fighters. They're now officially confirmed for the game, and Broly looks absolutely huge.
Yeah,
well, he is huge in like everything they've ever shown him in, right?
So. Oh, I know, but still, he looks big.
He's a big boy. Those teaser trailers were nothing, and they had no sound whatsoever.
Yep. They didn't even show them like in the context of their fighters. They showed like the intro cutscene, not even like the intro cutscenes, like a clip of them that's like coming into view on the screen. But they're coming with they're part of the season pass though, right? Like it's not free DLC; you have to pay for it.
Yeah, you have to pony up.
Yeah, have they gave prices yet for those? Do we know?
All I know is the season pass is $35. I don't know how much they are individually.
Is that for a year?
For the season.
For the season.
But what is a season?
That's 8 characters.
Oh.
8 characters, that's confirmed?
Yeah, they said it's 8 specifically.
I'm reading an article
and it's
now.
It's $35 for the season?
Yeah.
That's...
So $4.35 a character.
Yeah.
'Tis a lot of money, but I won't even bother getting into that argument. So
yeah, they had a 20% coupon on PSN that I could have used and did not. And I could have got it for $30, but I still, like, that's a lot of money.
With fighting games like this, it's like, I'd rather just wait for, like, the gold edition. Like, all the characters are included.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. It's nice seeing that what was data mined was actually, like, real. That gives me hope for more characters in the future. And I think they're going to go above the 8 they promised, and they're going to do a season 2, probably.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if they don't do a season 2.
Yeah. Well, it's doing so well. I don't think we didn't have this on the list, but it's going to be at EVO this year.
Yep.
And
it's going to be second last, right before Street Fighter, which is usually the main event. So that's a pretty good spot for it, actually.
Yeah, and
especially for its first year.
No sign of Marvel at all either.
Ha!
I heard about that. Yeah, I mean, because everyone apparently hated that game, right?
It wasn't bad, but it was very mediocre. And Fighters is so much better than it in every single way, shape, and form.
It's ugly as fuck.
Oh yeah, it looks horrible.
I'm not interested in the gameplay changes they made. And
they tried selling people Easter eggs for $100.
Yeah, there's that. I mean, that's not even the worst part. That's funny. Don't get me wrong.
That was pretty bad to me.
I guess, but like all collector's editions are pretty dumb anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a shame. Rest in peace, Marvel. How many times can Marvel die over the course of a year? Plenty.
Well,
the Marvel vs. Capcom series has been dying consistently.
They need to put some of that Black Panther in there. That's doing really well in theaters.
I think he was in there.
Is he in it? Wait,
Black Panther could not save Marvel.
No. Here's what's amazing about this. When the Black Panther movie was coming out, this has nothing to do with Dragon Ball, by the way.
That's
but the Marvel whatever put out a tweet and be like, "Hey, Black Panther's in all these video games," and it's like Lego Marvel and all this phone contest of champions bullshit. And he's not included. They don't show the logo for Marvel vs. Capcom at all, and he was already in there.
They just added him in as DLC, apparently.
I think he's been there.
Not according to this right here.
What?
Yeah.
Let me. What? I'm pretty sure all the DLC has been out for a while for that game, because people have been complaining that there's no news for the thing.
April 25th was the article. Yeah, he may have been out for a while, actually.
Yeah.
All right, and next in the news, Fong, I'll let you take the lead on this one, too. They finally found a replacement for Bulma's voice actress.
Yeah, her name is Sailor Mercury.
They are the one called Sailor Moon. Do you know the actress's actual name, or?
Fucking no.
I'll look this up.
Oh, man. Making Ken do work again. Come on.
Aya Hisakawa?
Sure.
Well, if he doesn't know, then...
Well, no, I'm just trying to pronounce it.
But we don't know how it's spelled.
She also plays Kiro in Cardcaptor Sakura. Sailor Mercury.
Yes, I remember reading that.
Who else? Oh, she's from Pokemon, too. Who's Kazuki?
Probably some random side.
Yeah,
Kazuki.
She's Kazuki from Pokemon. Sailor Mercury, like we said. I'm trying to see anything else here that we would know.
Either that, or maybe that's like a side character still from like one of the movies.
I have no idea.
No idea.
She's been in tons of things. I'm scrolling through like pages and pages of things she's been in.
Just I feel like that always happens with a lot of these voice actors, voice actresses.
Yeah, just nothing that I know, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
a lot of anime out there. So
yeah, her most recent thing though is she's in Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card, the newest series. So.
But that's like a main character. She is.
Yeah, she's the little flying lion thingy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's a main character.
So now you got to pay attention more to that voice and be like looking for it now.
True.
The next last few episodes.
She's also done the Japanese voices for Soul Calibur.
Who in Soul Calibur?
Chai Xinghao.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know the one actually either.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one. Maybe
she
it was
also probably did.
Oh,
she also probably did Link.
She's the one that looks like what's her name from Final Fantasy? She looks like Yuna.
Never played Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, never mind then. But yeah, new voice
audience.
She does stuff.
So Bulma has a new voice actress, which I think is weird since we only have 3 episodes left, and we actually did have a Bulma appearance in one of the 3 episodes.
That was really funny when she appeared in these episodes. Well, partially because I thought there was going to be like actual dialogue, though initially, there was, I think, a little bit towards the very end of the flashback things, whatever. But initially, it was literally just sounds of her getting mad at him or something.
Yeah.
So I was like, no way. If that's how they mask not trying to do a voice actress on this and just random grunts or something at Vegeta. I'm like, I guess that works.
Well, do we know if the voice that we heard later on?
I feel like that's just reused. From...
That's what I
that was
assumed too.
Yeah, they said it was.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So this new woman is taking over on like everything else going forward, whatever that may be.
So
And-
probably the movie and
Yeah,
future.
Right.
and the reason this got out is because they put out some commercial early on, and it was a different woman's voice, and people were like, "What the fuck?" And they noticed.
Are people like receptive to it, or are they kind of like, "How could you?"
Well, yeah, you have to, but I think people seem to like it as far as English speakers that I've read. I don't think it's bad. It's obviously not the same, but it's fine.
Right.
Serviceable.
I wonder if I'll notice to a degree where it'll bother me. Like, I feel like if it was like the English voice actor, I've noticed more. But like, we'll see.
Well, you always got to have an adjustment period. I mean, it's like, I don't know. I always think of when like watching like the English Pokemon with Ash's voice flipping over. I mean, now I'm so used to it. I feel like the old one's weird. Like,
When they changed voices, that's when I switched to watching the Japanese only Pokemon.
wow.
I legit couldn't do it. I tried.
It's just an adjustment period.
Wasn't
it
it-
always
It
happens.
was during Battle Frontier, right?
Yeah, around there, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what, Ken? Life goes on. Things change. Got to get used to change, Ken.
God damn.
It'll be okay.
Well, not really, because when all these other Dragon Ball voice actors go away for whatever reason, they're just gonna get replaced with other sound-alikes. Like, that's the point.
Yeah, well,
It's just gonna be sound-alikes forever.
yeah.
The Goku one's gonna be hard if they ever change Goku.
Yeah, but like,
I don't mind if they make him a lot manlier sounding.
that's
so.
definitely not happening though. Like,
You
it's gonna.
just- you don't
they have
like the
so
old-
many people lined up to like replace that woman and do the same exact voice.
Josh hates the old woman voice.
Yeah, I like the English guy. If the English guy could speak Japanese and do it in the same tones.
Nah,
That would not be the same.
I actually really like Japanese Goku.
Yeah, same here.
I don't, but I live with it.
I like the English and Japanese equally, I think. Like, the English Goku is like just like classic to me. But like the Japanese one fits really well too for his personality.
I don't know. I feel like he's still like 12 based on the voice.
Oh, that's how Goku is though.
The character is 12.
I know, but like,
You know,
fair
the thing
enough.
is, for me, it's like when Dragon Ball first came over to the States, his fucking voice was changing all the goddamn time. And the woman Japanese voice was just one of them. So, like, I'm used to it.
Gotcha. All right. Well, there's really not much to say about it. We expect to hear her probably in the future in terms of the movie, but I doubt she'll have an appearance in the next couple episodes. But who knows?
I think she will.
You think she will?
Yeah. She's an important character. She should probably show up.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I would definitely think so. Like at least like last episode or something.
I think they're all going to
Very
lose,
last one.
so.
Nah, I don't know. Maybe.
So then they'll show a very dramatic thing of Bulma saying, "Okay, guys, let's go out and eat," and then vanish.
They don't have the balls to have a sad ending to this show.
They don't have the Dragon Balls.
No, like, yeah,
Super Dragon.
exactly. No, they really don't. I'd be completely surprised if they did.
We'll talk towards the end of our discussion about where we think it's going to go with this, but I think they actually might end off on a sad note.
Really?
Yeah.
One Piece did that.
What?
One Piece will
Temporarily.
never end.
One Piece isn't
Well,
over.
They temporarily did it with the time skip right before the time skip.
But but the
It was
time,
like, oh my god.
no, the time skip was like, yeah, we're meeting back up in 2 years. This one's like, oh, the universe might be destroyed.
I mean, they didn't even know if they were going to be alive when that happened in One Piece.
We're not getting to this. Is not a
Okay,
one,
so-
This is not a One Piece podcast. As much
Okay,
as I would
so-
love to be, this is not a One Piece podcast. All
So,
right.
yeah.
Let's go over the episodes. We have 3 episodes covered today, starting
Right.
with episode 126, Surpass Even a God, Vegeta's Desperate Blow.
This is actually a really, really good episode.
I thought all these episodes are pretty good. I can't think of anything bad with these episodes.
This episode was weird.
How
Next
so?
to the previous episode, they kind of ignored things.
That is true.
they set up things in the previous episode like, Topo's destruction energy can just like disintegrate things that touch it, and then that didn't happen anymore in this episode.
Well, because
it did.
It did seem like though that whole destruction aura and power only worked on like projectiles and like
Rocks.
random objects and things, not like punches like from people.
Mhm.
So,
But shouldn't it work like a lightsaber?
I mean, you would think it especially work on a person trying to punch you, like it'll disintegrate your hand.
Mhm.
But like, I don't know. It's
all right,
anime.
well, let's back this up a little bit. So we start off with where we left off in the last episode, where Topo is now in full God of Destruction form, and he and 17 have that giant like energy blast fight again. And 17 manages to hold off for a little bit, but it's still like not enough. Topo overpowers him, and 17 gets out of the way. And then Frieza shows up and kind of like starts fighting Topo in 17's place. And Frieza gets the shit kicked out of him like right away.
I didn't like this because I was hoping Frieza would just lay on his rock from the last episode.
I was really praying for that, but he keeps trying to get himself in trouble.
Yeah.
But I mean, in theory, he's still alive, right? So, but
He's just pissed that he's getting beat up all the time.
I know, but then he's got to realize, like, hey, let me just kind of win this real quick. Like, he
And
can't.
what, you want him just to hide to the very end?
Yes.
Yes.
That's not who Frieza is, though.
That's what I thought they were going for in the last episode.
like
so-
we were going to forget about him. He would show up at the very end.
Yeah, I mean, a few
Yeah.
of those times now where he's always been kind of like he gets thrown off to the side, but then like it's not that he fell off. So it's like, oh, they're just gonna leave him. He's gonna come back later or something.
Well, I
and
think
then
that's what
he
they're-
keeps coming back.
I think that's
every
what they're
time.
going to do now. Like, just skipping a couple episodes ahead. Like, it's the same thing again. He's knocked out again now in the current episode.
Right.
So I think they're going to pull that again.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's ever gonna end or if he's just gonna like essentially commit suicide and fall off. So I don't know.
Yeah. I will say, for these 3 episodes, it doesn't like we're kind of treading water a little bit, like repeating elements over and over again.
Yes.
So,
No, yeah, like Frieza getting knocked out over and over again.
Yeah, and then it
Yeah.
was for a long time. It was 17 just trying to stall.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the stalling, I guess, especially in like Dragon Ball Super time, was like 5 to 10 seconds extra. Like, in theory, he basically almost stalled out to the very end, if maybe 1 minute to go or something. But in this, it was like 30 seconds worth tops.
Have we
So-
discussed how these are 20-minute episodes and 1 minute of time is passing per episode?
Well, I mean,
That's
I
how
get
the
it.
full tournament's been, basically.
I know, but it's getting more and more like
Yeah. I mean,
noticeable.
part of it is always in this kind of anime is where it's like it's like, let's say this is a 1 minute window. For this 1 minute window though, these 5 things happened, and they're going to show you every single one of those 5 things that happen, and that culminates to the minute.
That's
So
true.
The problem
really-
is
it stalls it out.
there's only like 3 characters left.
No, I know. So that
So-
makes it difficult, except then they still found a way to where they had the backstory of Jiren.
That's the next episode. Hold on.
Love,
hold
like
on.
it's just another tactic that they've been using.
Did
But
you
yeah,
see,
it's been-
did you see the comic that Fong posted about that though, Josh?
no, I haven't read it yet.
You look at that while me and Fong talk for a second.
Wow. Wow. Go in your corner. Wow. Okay.
So what they're trying to do is like it's like a Chimera Ant arc type thing.
Wait, are you talking about Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah,
Oh dear
probably
God.
what it's trying to do, and they're not doing it well. But it's like
Yeah.
that idea.
Yeah.
Mm.
Can you see what I mean?
Yes.
Which
I-
actually, looking back on it, that was a halfway decent arc.
No, I liked it, but like
Yeah.
that was done well, and this is not
Yeah, true.
in that regard. In the time distortion way, it makes no sense. You can't talk that
Oh.
fast.
This image that you posted, yeah, see, that's what I thought would happen. Because this clown guy is so full of himself, being like, oh, yes, I knew Jiren when he was young. And then it backfires against him. But then it'd be a really kind of depressing ending if Jiren didn't actually, like,
yeah.
fight. But I also would have liked it either way. But yeah.
All right. Well, let's jump back because we're going too far ahead now. So Frieza attacks Toppo. He gets the shit kicked out of him, but Frieza's able to hold Toppo down just long enough for him and 17 to land a couple good hits against Toppo.
Right, isn't this where they actually, like, exposed, like, part of his weakness or something?
Not that they expose his weakness, but
That's why they, like, blew up his back?
no, that's Jiren later on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, continue.
Okay, no, but they're fighting. Then all of a sudden, like, this is the part that got annoyed me. All of a sudden, the fight with Jiren, with Goku and Vegeta, is like happening near Toppo, and he just notices out of nowhere, and he completely stops fighting 17 and Frieza, and he goes after Vegeta.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb on his part.
Right, he's not finishing them off.
Yeah, and he's just like, oh, Jiren needs help.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's one of those, like, kick him to the side and just leave him. But, like, if you're trying to win, like, you gotta do more. Like, it's weird. But...
Yeah. So he blows 17 and Frieza off to the side. He goes after Vegeta and just starts wailing on Vegeta. And Toppo's talking about how he had to give up on all of his, like, his morals, his moral compass, everyone he loved. Like, only destruction can reign. Like, he gave up everything. And Vegeta's like, Vegeta's talking about how he doesn't want to give up that stuff. Like, he's not about that life.
Yeah, I like this. It was a nice character clash.
Yeah, I agree. It also gave me more respect for Vegeta as a character.
This was kind of like what I was saying, though, a couple weeks ago when I talked about how, like, I was saying it was going to be Jiren. Like, I don't understand family. But Vegeta thinks about his family. He thinks about Kaba. He thinks about his like Saiyan pride. Like, he thinks about all those things. Like, I'm holding on to all these things that you say make me weak, but it's actually my greatest strength. I just found it funny that, like, oh yeah, he's remembering Bulma and his family. Oh, there's Kaba. Kaba gets his own like little like flashback.
He had more dialogue.
He really loves that kid.
Oh, I know. Well, it's the fact that he loves being a Saiyan. It's the whole Saiyan pride.
Yeah.
And the fact that his only other real Saiyan that he knows is Goku. So...
And he hates his ass.
Yeah, so like, you know, I get it from where he's coming from. It's like, oh my god, that was what I grew up with. An entire whole planet of Saiyans right there. Like, I need to go there. That's my whole thing. Like, whatever. So I get it. It's just funny, though, how it's like, he literally has a family and now 2 kids with the woman, and, like, he doesn't even think of her, really. She's like an afterthought. She's
I have a wife and 2 kids. Also, have you seen Kaba?
Yeah, one of those kids was just born like an hour ago, too.
Yeah.
That's true.
You would think that would mean something, though.
Well, he never...
Be like inspiration. Be like, I just had a child. I gotta do, you know, whatever. But
I think it all adds up, though. I think that it's all part of Vegeta's, like...
Well, yeah, I mean, of course. It's just funny how the I guess, lack of emphasis. But
he should really care about that kid.
Her name is Bra.
Bulla, right?
Which is Japanese for bra.
Yeah,
No, yeah, but I'm just saying, I was double checking. That's what it was.
Yeah. So anyway, they have this little like back and forth with their ideals. Toppo goes full power. Vegeta goes into his Super Saiyan blue with sparkles, like the full non-stop shiny blue. And
that shit's so ugly.
You don't like it?
No, I think it's too much.
I just wish it looked. I just wish it looked more different. Like, I see what they're going for. Like, it's basically the Super Saiyan 2 form. It's like, oh,
I think it looks cool.
It's Saiyan plus electricity. This is Saiyan plus glitter in their hair, but
I think it's great. But that's just my opinion. I don't know.
I don't hate it. I just want them to like name it already, which I know they won't. But
I feel like there's too much shit going on the screen, and the bit rate can't handle it.
I mean, have you seen Jiren's like supernova attacks? I mean, those are ridiculous.
He had like 3 auras on top of himself.
Have you seen Goku Blue with the Kaioken? He is like outlined in 3 different colors.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
and
but like,
I want him to go. Oh, we'll get to this in a little bit, but like once he goes like Super Saiyan while using Ultra Instinct, it's game over.
Well,
he's gonna be every color.
That preview, though.
We'll get to that preview.
That might be what you're talking about.
We'll get to the preview.
I saw that thing. I'm
Hold on.
I'm like, where's next episode?
Click faster. Click faster.
And they were like, sir, this doesn't exist yet. I'm like, no. Anyway.
It's out there.
No, it's not. Shut up.
The entire episode.
Oh, okay.
It's out there.
Oh.
All right. But they go full on power, and then I loved this moment. Vegeta starts using an attack, and Piccolo up in the stands is like, wait, is that? And we cut back to Dragon Ball Z, where Majin Vegeta is using this giant suicide blast. Like, Fong, does it have an actual name, this attack? It's just
not.
said the
Well, they
name.
name it in the video games, but like,
isn't like
no.
final explosion technique.
Yeah,
Yeah, something like that.
that's what they call it in the video games.
Yeah. So Piccolo remembers this attack, which Vegeta last used against Majin Buu back in the Majin Buu arc, and the idea was he was going to take out Majin Buu with him. And it's basically a suicide attack, because Vegeta's body gets destroyed after he uses this attack. Now,
He gets turned into stone. Also, people forget about that.
I did not remember that at all, actually.
It's really weird.
And didn't Buu, just turn into a small piece of bubblegum and, kind of unfold himself? Like, didn't he get...
No, he gets spread out across everywhere, and then they all turn into little Boos, and all
Yeah,
the little.
like he
Boos
just-
Oh, they all
come back.
fly back together, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. But, so he uses this attack, and Piccolo's like, oh no, he's gonna kill himself again. And
Which,
then
honestly, I thought he was.
I did for a split second, but I'm like, no, he's stronger now. He wouldn't do that mistake again.
Well, but
Because
then I was just thinking, then in theory, it's even a stronger explosion for a stronger person and still kill him.
Well,
but
I was thinking-
you take down Topo with them, and then it's tied, which he looked like he was unkillable, so it was like, maybe that's worth it. But
Well, I thought it was risky Vegeta to use that move, because if he had killed Topo, they would have won by, default. Because he killed someone.
well,
He's lucky enough that Topo is that strong, because when he knocks
I mean, it's true, but also Topo was throwing the
the
literally
energy...
destruction things that, in theory, could have killed Vegeta. It's a very high risk
Yeah.
situation on both sides.
Yeah, but we see the attack go off. Topo gets knocked out of his god of destruction form and just knocked out cold in general. He appears in the stands, and then in a giant crater, the stage is gone at this point. The stage is pretty much destroyed. Vegeta's standing there in the crater, completely just all his energy is gone. He's like, holy...
He was shirtless before Goku was.
He was.
I'm so mad.
He's kind of like, holy shit, I made it. He wasn't that sure that he would survive that, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, I'd agree with that. But, yeah, I mean, I was happy. He's still alive, even though him still being alive was, extremely weak, but it
Yeah.
was something.
Yeah, I just love the callback to Dragon Ball Z. They've done it a few times now, but I love those callbacks.
Yeah, I like the whole style that they put it in with the, slight little fade to it.
The
it was-
graininess over it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And then it ends with Goku and 17 joining next to Vegeta, making sure he's okay. He's completely wiped out of energy. He's barely standing. And then Jiren steps up and huh, so it's just you three, huh? All right, let's do this.
Oh, you missed the part where Jiren was an asshole.
Why would he do?
He was like, Topo, you bitch.
Oh,
you
yeah,
doing?
I remember that.
He was a complete dick to him for no
Okay,
good
it was
reason.
We'll get into
And then
that.
Goku's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we'll get into that a little bit in the next episode because they address that in the next episode, but you're totally right.
No, it happened. Yeah, but it did happen in this
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, no, it did. Yeah.
The fact that he was, disappointed in him or something, he said.
Little bitch. I
that's
couldn't
all
even
you've
take him
got.
down.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So what do you guys think of that episode, 126? I thought it was a really good episode.
I agree.
It was cool.
Yeah.
Jiren decided to be a human being.
In this one.
A real human being.
Oh, yeah, that one, yeah.
Well, let's move on to episode 127, The Approaching Wall, the final barrier of hope. The final barrier of the current One Piece theme song.
Oh. Fair enough.
Yeah, so we pick up right where we left off, of course. Jiren is powering up to his, he keeps saying, oh, this is his true power now. I feel like he's powered up to his quote-unquote true power, 15 times now. But now this is his true power.
Still probably not, because I think that's going to be in this week's episode.
Probably. But they all just go at him. It's that that quick motion where he's blocking all three of them, but they're all doing their best. Vegeta's completely spent at this point, so I doubt any of his attacks are actually doing anything. And 17 is able to get behind Jiren and hit him in the back and actually rip his shirt a little bit and actually give him an injury. And
Even Jiren's shirt came off faster than Goku.
God damn it.
Anyway, yep.
But Yeah, so they're actually able to hit Jiren, and they're like, "Oh, so you can be hurt or you can be defeated." And Jiren's just like really pissed at this point. He's like, "God fucking damn it!"
Which I still feel like if he was really actually angry at them, he would have won already. Like, I don't know. Half these times when he's fighting them or holding them off or throwing them off to the side, I feel like he could also just throw them off.
Well,
Yeah, Jiren's dumb.
He has no reason to hold back. I don't know why he's holding back at this point.
Right, like time is literally running out. You throw like Vegeta off to one of those little like asteroid belt kind of things that's now happening around the stage.
That's the next episode.
Just whatever, but like all these different times, like just go to them then. Punch them through.
In all fairness,
I don't know.
when he did throw Vegeta, Vegeta's like boot like hung onto a rock. That was not Jiren's fault.
He could have thrown a rock over
the first
there.
minute of the tournament to everyone.
Yeah,
because no one was strong as him at that point.
Yeah, he could have just blown up everything.
This starts getting into the whole backstory thing. So Frieza shows up, so they all get knocked down, and Frieza shows up to try to take Jiren himself after Frieza was missing for a while. Shows up, tries to fight Jiren in his gold form, gets knocked out right away. I think he goes gold for a second and gets knocked right out again.
Yeah,
I was okay with him coming back and getting wasted here because it was by Jiren, and I don't know.
Yeah.
It was better.
Yeah. So Goku and Vegeta are on the ground, and 17 shows up in front of Jiren, and he asks like Jiren, like, "Yo, what do you want the Dragon Balls for?" And that's when Mr. Clown steps up and starts explaining Jiren's backstory. So,
Well, first he was like, "Well, why do you want it, Mister Jinzo Ningen?" He's like, "I want a boat." He's like, "What's wrong with you?"
Yep.
I want to take my family on vacation.
Good call on the pronunciation on the number.
Oh, I thank you.
Yeah, that was good. But
I didn't call him his number. It was just the
I know.
the Android part.
Yeah, but I think it's funny. I always think it's so weird though how 18 doesn't have a name. So even Krillin calls his own wife number 18. I just think it's bizarre.
What's
anyway,
wrong with that?
I don't know. It's 2018. You're right.
He likes to think she's still 18.
Oh, clever.
Well, she probably is 18. Like, she'll never age. Oh, she does age, I guess. Because she's older in GT if we count GT.
Haha.
We do not.
Okay. But anyway. So, Mr. Clown, Belmond, starts explaining Jiren's backstory. And apparently, as a kid, Jiren's parents were killed by this giant enemy. So Jiren goes to train with, like, all these teachers. Those teachers get killed. He tries.
It was called Evildoer, right, or something terrible like that.
It was just like villain or something like that. Like, it wasn't even like
better.
a very bad man or a very bad villain or something like that.
He was killed by Goku Black.
I mean, I guess they took the approach of like, you know what? Let's not get too invested in this now. Just we're gonna put this out there. It's easy enough to understand. Just yeah.
I get that, but it was just so generic. It wasn't even like they didn't show like even draw a cool bad guy. It was just
to be fair enough though, Jiren is very generic.
He is, but like the thing that killed his parents and killed his entire world should be a little bit more menacing than of just an outline given no name.
Maybe he comes back. Maybe he's the movie.
Maybe.
But maybe Goku teams up with Jiren and they destroy that, and then they wish with another set of Super Dragon Balls his parents back. Not the planet, just his parents. I'm calling it now.
But anyway, this evildoer kills his parents as a kid, and then Jiren goes to train to get stronger to beat this thing. It kills all his teachers later on in the future. Then he starts getting like a group of like people to work together to help him fight this evildoer. They'll get killed too. So basically everyone in Jiren's like life keeps getting killed. And at that point, Jiren's like, okay, there's no point in family. There's no point in friendship. There's no point in trusting anyone else. The only thing you can trust is yourself and your own strength. So everyone else is a weakling that you can't count on, and no one's going to help you because everyone else sucks.
How is Topo his friend?
I think Topo is blinded by
that's the thing. Topo's not his friend because
Topo says he is.
But 17 calls him out like, you let every one of your teammates die before you in the tournament. You could have easily helped out every single one, including Topo, but you didn't. And that's who Jiren really is. Jiren is a selfish, power-hungry monster who does not give a rat's ass about
relationship.
What?
It's an abusive relationship.
It is an abusive relationship. And he makes everyone around him feel like important, like, oh yeah, we're part of this justice thing and whatnot, fighting for honor and saving our planet. No, Jiren just wants to be stronger. He doesn't care who has to fall in his wake for him to reach that goal, because he thinks everyone else is useless. Which, in a way,
why is he even a fucking pride trooper?
Because they're supposed to be the strongest. I think he just he surrounds himself by strong people or to get strong opponents. Like, he's constantly looking for a challenge, but he's just a douchebag. Which is weird too, because like in terms of like Dragon Ball Z villains, like I don't want to call Jiren a villain. He's just an asshole.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, because he was literally lazy the entire tournament, being like, you guys go fight that. I don't care enough, and just sat there meditating and not doing anything.
It's not even...
It's still just so much boring than, like, every other antagonist ever.
Yeah.
Because at least they had, like, you don't need a backstory. You just be an interesting personality. He's definitely not that.
I mean, at least then you think they had Topo, so that was...
Topo was a great... If they had done like a switcheroo where all of a sudden Topo accepted the God of Destruction energy...
And then he was stronger than
got rid of Jiren, like knocked Jiren out or just straight up killed him. Then Topo was the big bad guy for the rest of the arc. I would have been so happy with that. Because because we saw Topo back in the Universe 6 arc, and then like we see like the full like circle of him like giving up his like beliefs and whatnot. Jiren's just like an asshole.
Well, they didn't even give Topo a backstory, so like not a complete, like no flashback, no nothing.
I felt they gave him like decent, like when they explained why he was a candidate for the
right, but like there was no flashback and there was no.
Well, you don't really need that if you just have his journey from I'm really about justice, and then
that
him
is true
over time. That's completely fine.
That is true. Yeah, that was more compelling than Jiren's backstory, and they showed a flashback, so it's true.
Yeah, and so 17 basically gives him the business. And like explains like how selfish he is and basically everything we just said. So Jiren responds by launching a giant energy blast right at 17, Goku, and Vegeta. 17's kind of like out in front, Goku and Vegeta are behind him. So 17 uses his shield ability to put a shield around Goku and Vegeta and then takes in the entire blast himself. He's saying goodbye to everyone and he self-destructs himself to negate the blast. And the shields protect Goku and Vegeta, and right as 17 dies, the shields fade, but the blast is negated enough where it's given him... He says, I hope I give you enough time to rest. He's basically stalling to give Goku and Vegeta time to get their energy back. And 17, after the smoke clears, he's gone. The Grand Priest says that because 17 clearly used a suicide attack, or he self-destructed, that Jiren's not responsible for killing 17. And yeah, 17 is dead. I like
how they showed how he specifically didn't shield Frieza.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think if you're putting good money on the table, I'll put the money on Goku and Vegeta, not Frieza.
But are you gonna count it, Ken?
Count the money?
Yeah.
You keep the money.
No, what?
What were you going for? Sorry.
No, when you do that voice, the accent thing.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
It's like I'll count the money.
Oh, I'll count the money.
Thank you.
And I'll count the money.
See, that's it.
Okay. What did we think about 17 basically killing himself here?
He doesn't need to be there anymore because he's not at the end of Z.
Oh, true. God. I didn't think of that.
No, he's pretty expendable.
I thought that there's their wish right there. That's their...
that. No way.
Oh shit.
No, yeah, no, he can go. Someone brought it up. His introduction episode when he's talking to Goku, or his recruitment episode. He's like, give my regards to my wife and kids and all that.
He didn't expect to make it back.
Yeah, he sounded like he was ready to die. So he did.
But now his children are gonna grow up without a father.
In the arms
join the club.
Oh.
God damn. I did not think that. I as soon as he died, I'm like, oh, it's okay. They got Dragon Balls. Like, I didn't even think for like a second like this would be a permanent thing.
Oh well, it wouldn't. I don't think
Super
it would make
Dragon
sense.
Balls, man. That's
They don't even
Heavy
they,
stuff.
they
Bring them
don't
back.
they don't even need the Super Dragon Balls. Just go get the normal Dragon Balls.
yeah. I mean, you could, yeah.
Like,
And apparently now for them, getting Dragon Balls takes like an hour.
where the original show it took like years.
Yeah, I mean now it's just like Shenron kept showing up. They're just like, oh, let's do it
Hey
again.
guys.
Yeah.
Well, because I keep thinking that the Super Dragon Balls are going to use to wish back Universe 6. I feel like the normal Dragon Balls couldn't do that, but like the Super
Yes.
Dragon Balls could.
Well, yeah, I mean, because that's an entire universe. Dragon Balls only exist within the one universe.
Exactly. So I feel like they can wish back 17 no problem.
Yeah.
But you think, Fong, that he's going to stay dead?
He's expendable in the fact that he doesn't have to appear in the future,
Yeah, but
unlike obviously safe characters like Goku. And he's not as popular as Frieza.
still 17 was I loved 17.
I grew to like 17, actually.
I think he's okay, but also like time-wise, it doesn't really make sense if he just died like 2 minutes ago. It'd be like, I don't know, keep him dead for 2 minutes. I think that's weird.
Or keep him dead for like
Well, no, because they focus on reviving like Universe 6 and whatever. Then I feel like afterwards it'd be like, you know what? Maybe we should revive him or whatever. Like, so then they'll go out and do it. Like, there's time in between.
I really hope they don't pull a let's wish back everyone to compete in the tournament.
Yeah, no,
And
that
then
would be actually atrocious.
Undo everything that Zeno-sama did. Bring every universe back. Bring back Ribrianne. Bring back Basil and all those dudes.
I feel like if they did, oh fuck those dogs. I feel like if they did that, Zeno would just get pissed
Yeah, that
at
is
the
true.
idea that you would even do that.
I could see that.
But like, oh, that was a good fight! Yay!
That's true. They'd get very distracted so easily.
They don't seem to. They don't seem to care about like the reasoning behind this. It's like, oh, they lost. That's the rules.
They don't even
Yeah,
care
that's
about any rules half the time. They're like, "Oh yeah, sure, it's fun." It's like,
Yeah, like the whole point of everything is to entertain them. So like,
pretty much.
if you could like bait them and be like, oh, we can entertain you another time. Haha.
Exactly.
Yeah, they'll be like, "Oh, another tournament? Whoa!"
Again.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know. I was surprised to see 17 go out that way. I like it. I hope that I just like as soon as he was gone, I'm like, oh, he'll be back. I didn't think for a second that he would stay dead, but now that feels all too more real.
I could see it.
Him saying
It'd be
that.
nice because I like when things are actually final in Dragon Ball,
That is true.
because that doesn't happen very often.
And then think about it: Goten and Trunks can get their own island.
Yeah, they're set for life. They got a job.
They never leave the island.
Yeah.
Should we tell him that he's not coming back?
They'll be like, "Oh, they're happy."
Boy. All right. Well, then the episode ends with Vegeta stands up and he challenges Jiren, even though that Vegeta has absolutely no energy left whatsoever. And we go into episode 128. Noble Pride to the end. Vegeta falls. Spoiler.
Yeah, they like doing that with these titles recently.
They do. So, this one's pretty straightforward. Vegeta's just taking on Jiren, mano y mano. Vegeta has no energy at all, so no Super Saiyan. He's just fighting in normal Vegeta form.
I like that.
I think it was cool, but you knew that Jiren was just humbling him by not even really trying.
Well, yeah,
So-
Jiren wasn't using like all his energy. He just
Yeah, he was just sitting there, like, doing whatever, blocking everything.
he beats the shit out of Vegeta though, like over and over again, knocking him down, stepping.
I like
on
that, too.
him, giving his eye was swollen shut after one of the punches. Like just over and over again. He dodged every single attack Vegeta used, he dodged or blocked. Vegeta got hit by every single thing. He gets pushed to the very, very edge of the rink and Vegeta starts thinking about like, oh, my family and Kappa and all that stuff again.
Man.
He keeps getting back up, he keeps fighting Jiren, and Jiren's like, oh, you like your pride is like impressive. I'll give you that, but that's all you have. And then Jiren knocks him out of the ring. He lands on like a piece of rock, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's out of the ring!" And like the high priest is like, "Nope, that rock's part of the ring, so technically he's still in the ring." And it's like, okay, great. And Vegeta's dangling there by his foot, and he hears Bulma's voice, like, "Come on, Vegeta, I have a new voice now, but you got to do it. Come on." And
then I thought like there would actually be like a flip, and then it's like, whoa, and he's actually starting to beat him up. But
nope, he like crawls, but he manages just to get back onto the stage to fight Jiren again. Jiren knocks him off right again. He's trying to understand, like, why are you doing this? Like you have no power. You know you can't fight me. Why are you still fighting? Like, Jiren doesn't understand, like, the concept at all, which...
Right. Yeah, I guess
I don't understand family.
Also a great stalling tactic.
Vegeta gets off one more final flash against Jiren. Doesn't do a single thing to him at all. Like, Vegeta puts all his effort to that last final flash. Absolutely.
Like, they gotta realize that energy blasts do nothing to him. Doesn't matter how strong it is.
Well, no, like, he just keeps stopping and dodging. Like, again, like 17 managed to get him injured in the back, and that was like a swift like energy like hand.
Well, it's also it's a surprise attack.
Well,
like,
exactly.
Whenever they do these energy attacks, like, it doesn't work because he's looking at it. He powers either against it, or apparently it's just not strong enough to even hurt him. Like, I mean, he reflected back the spirit bomb. I mean, like, I don't know.
Yeah, that was some shit. So Jiren knocks Vegeta off again. Vegeta goes flying through like the debris, the asteroid field, as you called it, Josh. And as Vegeta's falling out of the ring, he gives the last of his energy to Goku. And he's like, make sure you use this Kakarot. I'm mad that I can't be the one to finish the fight with you, but like, here's all I got left. This is yours. So he sends it to Goku in a little energy ball, and Goku like wakes up kind of.
I thought that was pretty cool. I liked that.
I liked the image of Vegeta like on his back, kind of like floating a little bit as he's sending out the final energy to Goku.
I just always forget they could even do that. Well, I mean, I guess Frieza did it earlier to Goku.
Yeah, that'd be so useful in real life. Like if someone needed sleep and you had too much sleep, you like give like your sleep energy to someone.
I would use that service a lot.
Right? I would just dump all my excess energy out into like a battery or a person. Like, I don't need this.
You get paid for it, man.
Right?
Except then everyone's just gonna sleep all day, give it to other people, try and make money.
No, people are gonna get addicted, and yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
this is like
it'll
like a sci-fi like novel, like a dystopian future.
A Black Mirror episode.
Oh yeah.
Actually, that's incredibly true.
We should contact someone. Okay. Claiming it right
Cut
now.
that part out.
What?
Cut that part out.
Give it to them
Yes,
as an
I'm sure the creators of Black Mirror are listening to the podcast right now.
More like probably the FBI. They're onto us. No, but I don't know.
Oh god, I'm being swatted.
Oh, don't even joke about it. Did you hear about that stuff?
The little kid.
Oh, I don't know about a little kid.
What, a little kid got killed?
No, well, someone got killed a while. Oh, we should be talking about this on the pod. Some guy.
Well, no. All I was gonna say is there's apparently something where some Twitch streamers were doing whatever, and then people actually like called in a thing on them.
Oh yeah, that's the thing that happens.
Swatting is.
That's what swatting is.
No,
It's
yeah,
horrible.
no, but like I was saying, like it happened to Twitch streamers. Like
that's what it happens
No.
to.
It happens to popular people.
wait, that's all that term refers to?
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone that's live streaming. I mean,
Yeah.
it could be like a cam model for all I know, but whatever.
Oh, I thought that was more just like what they do. Okay, never
No,
mind.
it happens to Twitch people.
Yeah. It happened.
Never mind.
Happened to a little 12-year-old the other day on YouTube while he was streaming on YouTube Gaming. He's playing Fortnite, and all of a sudden, like you hear like the knock at the door, like oh god.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Wow.
Poor Raleigh Rancher. That was the kid's name.
Raleigh Rancher?
Yep, his name is Raleigh. His username is Raleigh Rancher.
Oh, okay.
They just gave him
But
shit.
that was like first and last name. I was like, oh god, Jolly Rancher. Some
No,
parent was- Haha.
that's the play off his username.
Well, no, but that's also not his real whole name.
Yes, correct.
But- okay.
There's
Maybe.
worse internet handles out there.
Yeah, like Connie
Yes.
King 01. Okay, all right.
Honestly, yeah, no.
Shut up. All right. So Goku uses the last energy that Vegeta gave him, goes Super Saiyan Blue, and begins to fight Jiren. It's the same old song, and again, like at this,
I know.
At this point, like Goku, this doesn't work.
I know.
It doesn't
If
work.
anything, save your energy and stop trying to do that. Do the Vegeta method. Don't power up. Just start punching him or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So Goku goes blue, tries to attack Jiren, does not work.
But at least he didn't go blue with Kaioken on.
Did he not?
He didn't.
Yeah, it was just regular blue.
Okay. But Jiren punches him and knocks him out of blue anyway, so a lot good
Yeah,
that
it was
did.
like, oh, so much for Vegeta's energy.
Yeah.
But you think about it, Vegeta didn't have much energy, so it's like, what?
Yeah. So Goku is pushed to the very, very edge of the fighting stage, and basically one punch or one kick or whatever, and he's out of the ring. Even though they haven't, like, Frieza's still somewhere. We don't know where Frieza is, but Frieza's still out there. Floating on a rock, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll probably see some point in the next couple episodes, so.
Yeah. But,
No idea.
Goku is about to lose. He's kind of not accepting it, but, like, he's kind of like he doesn't know what to do at this point. And then Vegeta shouts to him from the stands, like, Kakarot, you better not give up, or whatever, like, you better win. And Goku thinks about all the people who have given faith into him, how 17 sacrificed himself, all the fighters and everyone, and kind of reactivates.
He thought about Frieza.
Yeah, he thought about Frieza. Dude,
The person who killed his people.
Frieza has been, like, a champ, though, this entire arc.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, he has in the recent past, but he also killed his people.
And
So
let bygones be bygones. That was years ago.
it was a nice, another ideals clash. He's all like, oh, you don't trust anyone, but all these people trust me to do shit.
Yeah. Even my enemies. Like, that's the thing that Jiren could never do. Like, the fact that Goku's working with Frieza, Jiren would never be able to work with his enemies either. Which I think is a nice little thing.
Mm.
But, Vegeta's shout, Goku, it, like, gets through Goku's, like, head and, like, instantly...
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, instantly Goku's eyes spring open and he disappears. Like, Jiren goes to do the punch and it goes through Goku. Like, he kind of, like, phases through it.
Greninja substitute in Smash 4.
Oh, yes. And suddenly Goku is behind Jiren. Like, he just, like, transported behind him somehow.
Like, nothing personal, kid.
Yeah.
That's a really good way of describing it. I like that.
He reactivates Ultra Instinct. We get the whole glowy silver, the silver eyes, which I love that, by the way, the silver eyes. I still call it Super Saiyan Cobalt in my mind. But, so Goku...
Not for long.
I know. Goku powers up, Jiren does a few more attacks, Goku dodges all of them, and then he lands one big punch right into Jiren, which knocks him back and, like, actually does some damage to him. It hurts him. And
Yeah, I was loving it.
They both look at each other, and the final battle is about to begin. And that's the way the episode ends.
Yeah, I mean, that was exciting. I remember I was, like, kind of, like, not laying down, but, like, kind of, like, feet up on a desk kind of thing, watching it. And then I saw that coming. I literally sat up in my chair. I'm like, I started really watching. I was like, wow, this is getting good.
I felt like the guy in SpongeBob. This is what we've been waiting for.
I seemed to like it when I put the patties on the grill.
Like, ever since he got Ultra Instinct way back with the whole, like, spear bomb thing, it was clear that this is what he needs to do to be Jiren.
Yeah,
So, like,
it's just
everything up to this point...
I know, yeah, it's like the middle ground doesn't work. But, like, he also doesn't really know, I think, still how to activate it. Like, he now is better in control of it, but he doesn't know how to get there.
Well, he learned how to control it during the fight with,
No, right, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but he just doesn't know how to get to Ultra Instinct.
Yeah.
I think that's the missing piece. So he has problems with it. Like, he could turn Super Saiyan all he wants, but he can't do the instinct thing. So eventually that part's got to come to really connect everything.
Well, I think these final, like, calls from Vegeta, I think that Goku realizes now that Ultra Instinct, it's not about, like, strength or tricking your body into doing it. It's like, you need to give absolute trust to everyone and everything around you. It's almost like it's complete trust in yourself, the world around you, and those you fight with, and that's where the instinct comes into play. You're no longer thinking, you're just reacting. I think that's what
sounds plausible.
I think that's what the final, like, him thinking about everyone, and then Vegeta's like, you can do this, like, kind of thing. Like, it's the final push. He needs to understand how to get into it.
Yeah, but is that repeatable? Is he gonna repeat that? We don't know.
Well, there's 3 episodes left, so I doubt that we'll see it anytime soon.
Well, but I mean, like, maybe, like, movie time. Like, maybe
I think that this is like the third, like he activated it once before, had no idea what it was or how to use it. Second time, no idea how he got into it, but he got to master it. This is the time now where he's gonna have the full, like he's gonna master it.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. About him getting it 3 times. It's just he doesn't just get it one time, then he kills Jiren automatically.
Right. Yeah, I think that would be a bit of a letdown if that was.
Yeah.
And again, this is all happening within like a 45-minute span. It's kind of like I think like almost got a car engine starting, where like he got the engine revving a couple times, and now fully the ignition's going now over the course of time. Like it takes time to build up a little bit.
Yeah, it reminds me of in Battle of Gods, how when he first gets Super Saiyan God, like he doesn't get it on purpose, really, or well, he does, but he gets it kind of dumb.
Right.
But he learns to use it over the course of the thing.
Yeah.
Right.
And then once his body gets used to it, he doesn't need the form to like have that strength. His body gets that strength kind of.
Yeah.
Right. Which, to be fair, like, yeah, this time he didn't get completely like blown up by his own spirit bomb. So like it's getting easier in a sense. So.
Well, when he fought the fusion of Caulifla and Kale, like he kind of like I forget how did he get into it then? He just kind of like accepted it after
he was going to get knocked out again.
Yeah, he got like beat up.
Some discs or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So his instinct's just taking over each time.
Well, because it's like he's about to lose. It's like, wait. And then like...
I just want to see what it looks like when he's actually able to activate it, like when he's not like on death's door. Because if he can activate Ultra Instinct and go into a Super Saiyan mode, like, holy cow.
Well, right. I mean, and then do we talk about the preview?
Yeah. So the next episode is episode 129, which will be out on March 4th. It is called Limits Super Surpassed, Ultra Instinct Mastered. Josh, talk about that preview.
Oh my god. All I even remember now, like, Goku had all white everything. And I was like, oh my god. It was the coolest thing ever. I don't know. Can't even describe it
I'm
more.
going to bring up the preview right now, actually.
It was essentially... It's basically like Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct.
Master.
And I was just like, I can't handle this. It was amazing. Or Super Saiyan Cobalt Super Saiyan. But like...
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
But... Good call. But, yeah, it was just really cool. And I mean, now this is like, all right, final fight time. Let's go. Everything is on the line. Full power, everyone. Oof, I'm excited.
Fong?
No, it looks cool.
Yeah.
He's buff as fuck.
Is he?
You see his shirtless bod?
I only pay attention to the hair.
Did you see his disintegrating shirt?
I'm about to go through the preview like scene by scene 1 second, so we see he's glowing blue and white, like that silvery blue white like around him.
Mm-hmm.
He's flying through the air. Jiren's like trying to like catch him and punch him, but like every time he tries to punch Goku, it's like phasing through.
Which preview are you watching? The extended one or the
No, just the one that was tacked onto the end of the episode. Okay. I don't want to see any more than this right now. They're both like it looks like they're flying in the air, but I think that they're just jumping from like piece to piece of broken stage. At one point, their arms go full on Luffy from One Piece, and it's like it looks like they have a million arms each fighting each other.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that stuff.
I mean, it works for me because I'm used to it. It looks like there's another spirit bomb at one point, but it looks like it's like either a concentrated spirit bomb or a Kamehameha coming out of Goku's hand, and Jiren's blocking it with one hand. It makes like a Kamehameha umbrella coming off of it.
What?
I'm going like scene by scene here in this preview, and then he blasts Goku back. Like the Kamehameha umbrella kind of like shatters, and Jiren throws Goku off the stage. And then it shows Jiren watching, I think it's Goku shirtless, and there's like a wave of like energy tentacles coming off Goku. He's completely shirtless. The shirt is disintegrated. He is jacked, and his hair is nothing but pure white, and he still has his eyebrows. Thank God.
Wow. I don't remember anything from that preview aside from the very last second.
Yeah, I just went through it scene by scene real quickly.
Oh man, that sounds even more exciting now.
Dude, it's gonna be so good.
Can it just be like next Saturday already?
You mean Saturday?
Next Saturday.
That's on this week.
Yeah, like, oh, whatever. Just like 5 days.
There we go.
Semantics.
I am a
Yeah,
stickler.
whatever.
I'm a stickler for that. When people say next Saturday when it's the upcoming Saturday.
I agree with the
Thank
that
you.
sound.
Thank
So,
you.
predictions, guys? Anything? We're down to the last 3 episodes here.
Okay,
Like
I can make a fun prediction.
Go ahead.
Okay.
They're in the middle of this entire fight, and as comedic relief, Frieza comes out of nowhere, tries to fight, and just gets blasted, doesn't even see it coming, completely dies off, and then it's 1v1. That's all. I don't know what'll happen after that, but that might actually happen. That's it.
The Frieza thing is still like interesting. Was it on the podcast we were talking about where I said that like if Frieza wins the entire thing and uses the Super Dragon Balls, we could get like some crazy like alternate Frieza universe story or something like that.
Yeah.
I still really want that, so I can see
I think
Goku.
that's great too, but it's like I don't see them ending on a unhappy note.
Well, in terms of how it's going to end, I was thinking back to Futurama. And Futurama is a show that has ended a couple times on TV. And one of the ways they handled it one time was after they had 4 Futurama movies, which became like 16 episodes of TV, they ended the series with the entire cast going into a wormhole. And the professor says, like, if we go through that wormhole, who knows how long we'll be in there? It could be a day, could be a year, we can never leave again. Like, so it left it open for them to like come back when they wanted to, and the show came back and they exited the wormhole like a year later. It's like, oh, just a year, we made it to the wormhole kind of thing. I feel like Super's gonna end on a super like it could be the finale or could be something else. We're like Frieza wins and makes a wish and we don't see what the wish is. Or something happens, like they do wish back Universe 6, and Zenosama gets mad, and something happens. I can see them ending it on a really open ending.
But again, a back-to-back like Frieza movie thing.
I don't know.
It's a lot of.
I mean,
Frieza.
it may not relate to the movie at all.
Yeah, the movie could take place like not be canon at all.
Well, if the movie is about like Broly or something, I'd be very disappointed.
No,
actually.
it's gonna be about this god guy, probably.
Yeah, that's true. I'm excited for that actually. I don't know.
Because if they ended like this, like Goku will beat Jiren, and then it's Goku and Frieza left, and then like Frieza tries to pull some shit, and Goku just destroys him completely.
Yeah.
Like that's not gonna feel good. And then they'll go home.
I mean, kinda.
Wish back Universe 6. Maybe bring back 17. Like,
I'm telling you, all I still want to see is Oob. So like, I don't care if they get rid of Frieza. I just want to see Oob.
Why?
I like it
Because he was so unfinished. I need closure.
That just means they could fuck him up all the better.
One of the worst things that GT did with Oob was, didn't they make Majin Buu fuse with Oob for good?
Yes.
That was fucking horrible.
They tried to do with the Piccolo Kami thing. But
Yeah, but bad. It didn't even help either.
yeah.
I don't know, Fong. What do you think? Where do you see this ending? Do you think it's gonna be a happy note, sad note? What do you think?
I feel like it has to be a happy note just because I don't see them ending it any other way. I do know the last 2 episodes,
Titles.
the titles.
Josh, do you want to know?
That doesn't inform my opinion, by the way.
No, I don't want to know. What the heck?
Okay, just wondering.
Yeah, that they don't inform my opinion, and I don't think they're that spoilery. But if you don't want to know, that's fine.
Goku beats Frieza.
Yeah,
Universe
something
6
like that.
destroyed again.
Actually, yeah, the episode 130. It's fucking generic as shit. It's like
Don't
battle.
Don't even.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just think it'd be funny if the final episode was literally like this last episode we talked about where wait, let me just double check what the actual name. Noble Pride to the End, Vegeta Falls. It's literally like Universe 7 to the end, Goku falls. I'd be like, oh my god. That would actually be
Ultra
atrocious.
Instinct defeated? Question mark.
Yeah.
Well, that would at least give me hope that he's not defeated. Like in this one, it literally tells you, "Hey, Vegeta loses. Come watch." Like,
Yeah,
I don't get it.
I kind of expected Vegeta to lose. Like after the
Right, but don't tell me from the title. Like, I don't know.
If the very last bit of the episode was Vegeta falling, I would have been upset. The fact that he fell halfway through the episode, I didn't feel that jaded.
I feel like it was obvious he was gonna fall off.
Yeah,
No,
like
I know. No, I still agree with that. I'm just saying, don't make it the title.
Japan doesn't give a shit about spoilers
That's a good point.
at all. Like they previewed
like
the not silvery, whatever the hell.
Yeah, they didn't bother to save that. They're just like, tune in next week. Look at this.
No, like not even that. Like they put it out in like magazines and have advertised it and on Twitter and such. Because it's DLC in Xenoverse. Haha.
yeah, they want people to watch the show. They're gonna build up hype about new forms, new everything like that. And as long as there's not enough meat for us to talk about it and watch it, like I want to see how he gets into this super Ultra Instinct White form. Like, is that
I think they show it.
well,
Like that
yeah.
scene where he's getting fucked up while he's throwing a Kamehameha. That's probably it.
Yeah, but I want to see, like, is that him as a Super Saiyan in Ultra Instinct? Is that him going beyond? Like, have we been seeing the tip? Like, have we been seeing, like, kind of like less Ultra Instinct? Like, this is like the full Ultra Instinct. Like, has he not been tapping into the full thing? Because up until that point, I thought it was like, oh, that's Ultra Instinct. That's all it is. It's like an accessory to everything else. But the glowing white makes you think like that's true Ultra Instinct. Then we haven't even seen the beginning of what real Ultra Instinct is.
No, yeah, I think it is because to go back to the video games, they named the other form, the form that we've been seeing, Ultra Instinct, Sign or Omen or whatever. So like,
okay,
yeah, this is probably the completed or whatever mastered form.
that's so cool.
Well,
and I like the white hair.
Expect for reactions before we record this. We'll probably be freaking out on Saturday about something.
So is our next episode then going to be once everything is said and done then in about a month, or are we going to be back before then, you think?
Nah, everything will be done probably.
Everything will be done?
Unless something's beyond compelling. Well, this Saturday. No, but I don't know.
Because we're down to the last 3 episodes, like we're not able to like talk too much more. So our last episode may be in a month where the show is officially over and we'll know everything at that point.
I mean, then we could still do another episode of like wrapping up and what's in the future. I don't know.
Yep, yeah, we'll be doing those too probably.
And then we could be one of those random speculative people where it's like any little bit of whatever, we come out with a little 5-minute thing.
Well,
we put on our analysis machine.
Oh my god, no. We're eventually going to do the Resurrection F commentary, but
well, that's true.
That's about it. And then the movie's not out until like what, next year or end of this year?
End of this year in Japan, and they haven't said anything about
America.
The art house we're going to.
Yo, that art house is awesome. All right,
I like it. I really do.
Why are you laughing, Josh? Care to share with the class?
The art house. It took me a second, and then I realized what you were getting at. And I just thought it was really funny.
That's the place where we saw the movie.
No, I know that. I said I got it. Oh my god. I had a long day, but that was
I
really
don't think
fun.
we have to go to that art house. Don't they play it at like normal theaters too?
They might now because like me and Josh saw like the last One Piece film and the last Pokemon film in theaters. So
we just saw that at regular AMC. Or
yeah, so it may be a thing now, but like back when Battle of the Gods came out, it was not in theaters. It was only in.
Yeah, I think it was a limited release then.
Yeah, that's true.
So it may be in like an actual theater this time, but if not, we'll go to the good old art house.
Yeah.
And Josh will climb into a dumpster again.
Wait, was that me or I thought you went in?
No, you went into the dumpster.
Did I?
I couldn't climb. Couldn't get my fat ass in
that's
there.
a very fair point. I wonder whatever happened to that guy.
He's probably dead.
What did I get out of there?
He dropped like a schedule, like a piece of paper that had like a schedule on it.
Oh God.
That's
I
all.
hope I disinfected my hands.
Oh yeah, you were in the bathroom for like 15 minutes after that.
I'd believe that.
Why did you go in there?
We couldn't find.
We got like guilt tripped into going into a dumpster.
Yeah.
What?
This was Battle of the Gods, right? Yeah, it was Battle of the Gods.
Yeah, because I wasn't there.
We couldn't find the entrance to the actual like theater part because we were like wandering around like the actual art school.
So you thought it was through the dumpster?
No.
No.
A janitor spotted us and asked us to help him out because we were tall, and we were like, okay.
No. He just said no.
Well, we were guilted into it. Like I think we said no because we had a movie to catch, and he kept like, "Oh, it'll take a minute. It'll only take a minute." And then like he dragged us through the entire school, like wandering around for a little bit until he took us outside.
I'd be scared.
it's
Yeah.
You could have like harvested your organs.
Yeah, it was a bizarre situation.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those where Ken and I bonded more and have a better relationship now because of that traumatic experience.
Take that, Jiren. You don't have that.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was interesting. See, the things we do for Dragon Ball movies,
Yeah.
like
I bought you dinner afterwards though. It was fine. It worked out. I personally felt bad about it.
Wait, that was at Buffalo Wild Wings, right?
Did we go?
Probably.
Did we go to Buffalo? I think
think
we
I-
probably did.
I think I was part of that. I was at the dinner afterwards. I
no.
remember.
Actually, usually after every movie we see, like an anime movie, we go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Like
Oh my
just
god,
a
that's
thing.
true. We've done that for the last 4 movies now,
we did that for the Pokemon movie that we saw together,
and for One
Just-
Piece, and for
for One
both Dragon
Piece.
Ball Z movies.
Yeah, we just go to Buffalo Wild Wings after a movie. I don't know.
It just works.
It does. It's funny though. I literally blocked that traumatic memory out of my mind where I didn't remember that I went in the dumpster. I thought you did.
No, I couldn't get my fat ass in there.
Oh, what a time! What
If
a
I had
time.
climbed into the dumpster, I would not have gotten. I would just be like, Josh, go on without me. FaceTime me the movie from the theater.
Yeah, seriously, I'll like film it for you. Oh my god.
I'm like crying over here. Oh my god. All right, I think we've
Really
rambled
funny.
enough. Thank you all for
Well,
listening.
but if anyone decide to listen to the end, there's a probably funny story for you.
Yeah,
so,
there you go. If you stay all the way to the end, let us know.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all for listening to the 3-Star Dragon Ball Buddies. We'll be back in about a month for our final discussion about Dragon Ball Super. Hopefully we have some good things to talk about. For all we know, these next episodes will suck. And Jiren will win and erase Goku, and then that'll be it.
That'd be interesting, probably.
But then he'll keep Frieza as his lackey.
Or Jiren beats Goku, and then Frieza just snipes Jiren at the last second.
Which, that'd be interesting, too.
Yeah, that's possible. Actually, that's a very wrestling ending to this wrestling ruled tournament.
I just want Frieza to have a good ending. I want him to, like, he's been so good this entire arc. I want him to have, like, a decent, like, going out.
I kind of want him to just go back up on that tree in the little cocoon. Have the little animals dancing around
Little
him.
teddy bears with the cymbals and the drums.
It was pretty great, honestly.
He deserves so much better.
It seems so random when the first time we saw that. I was like, that's amazing. But, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening to these Dragon Ball Buddies. Until then, I've been Ken.
I'm Josh.
I'm Fong. Goodbye, gamers.
I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Do you have the,
Yep.
do you have the document open, Josh?
Oh, yeah, I'm not ready. Thought about it as you were saying that, so I was just starting to reach for my mouse.